Okay. So I have to be honest with you about something right at the start, before anything else, because it is relevant to everything I am about to tell you. I did not want to stop. When I was in your energy preparing this message, there was so much there, so much moving, so many threads pulling toward important things that trying to compress it into a single message felt like trying to describe the ocean by holding a cup of it. Welcome, and I am going to give you as much as I can because you deserve the full picture. There are two enormous things moving in your life simultaneously. And I mean enormous, not in the inflated way that things are sometimes described as enormous, in the way that produces the particular breathlessness of someone who is seeing more than they expected to see. When they sat down to look, the first thing is love or connection or whatever word fits best for the specific quality of what is moving between you and a particular person in your life. Right now, the second thing is money, resources, the material dimension of your life that has been shifting in ways that are not yet fully visible to you, but that are very much in motion, in a direction that is going to become visible soon, in a form you are going to recognize immediately as what this message was describing before it arrived. Both of these at the same time, in the same season, for you specifically, is why I did not want to stop. Let me start with love, because I think it is the one you are most immediately feeling in the current moment, and the one that deserves its full attention. Before I move to the material dimension, there is someone in your life who has arrived at something, an internal something, a place inside themselves that they have been trying to reach for longer than they have let on. And that required a journey of the specific kind that only happens internally, without witnesses, without acknowledgement from anyone, in the quiet, private interior of one person's honest reckoning with themselves. They have arrived at a clarity about you and about what they want and about what they have been keeping at a managed distance for reasons that no longer hold up against the simple truth of what they feel. I want to describe what that clarity feels like from the inside of their experience, because I think you should feel it in the full weight of what it has taken them to get there. It feels like putting something down, something heavy that they have been carrying in the form of the effort required to not say what they have been feeling, to maintain the protective distance that has been keeping what they feel from becoming visible to you or to anyone. The putting down is a relief. The specific relief of someone who has been using enormous energy to contain something and who has finally stopped and let it be what it is, without the containment, without the management, without the careful maintenance of a distance that was never fully honest, because what was being protected was simply real, and real things do not disappear because you maintain a careful distance from them. They simply sit waiting for the moment. When the distance becomes more costly than the honesty, that moment has arrived for them. In relation to you, what is going to come from this in the real world between you is a movement toward you. In whatever form that movement takes for this specific person, with their specific way of expressing what they feel, when they finally express it fully, it may be a conversation that goes further than any previous conversation between you. It may be a gesture that carries more weight than gestures between you have previously carried. It may be something said that has not been said before. In this form, at this level, with this completeness, whatever form it takes, what underlies it is the arrival at clarity that I have just described, and the decision to stop containing what no longer wants to be contained and to bring it to you directly in the full form it has been waiting to arrive in. Whew. Now, the money, the resources, the material dimension, that I said was also moving in significant ways simultaneously with the love energy. I want to be direct about this because you deserve directness about the practical dimension of your life. As much as about the emotional dimension, something is forming in your financial reality. That is going to change the texture of your daily life. In the specific and tangible way, that money changes things. When it arrives in a form and a quantity, that affects real decisions, real options, real breathing room, not a small improvement, not a marginal shift, something that changes what is possible for you, practically, in the way you navigate the ordinary decisions of an ordinary day that have been more constrained than they should be for longer than feels right. The source of this may already be present in your life as something you have been investing in or building toward or working on without the full return yet arriving in the form that would make the investment feel complete and worth everything it has required of you. That return is coming, not metaphorically, in the real and practical form of something that shows up in the numbers and in the decisions that the numbers make possible and in the version of your life that those decisions produce, or it may come through a unexpected channel, something that arrives without warning from a direction you were not monitoring, in a form you did not anticipate, but that when it arrives feels immediately like something that was always going to happen. In this season, for you, either way, it is moving towards you. Now, in this season, with the particular momentum of something that has been building long enough to arrive with force. I want to speak now about why these two things are happening simultaneously, because it is not coincidence. The convergence of significant shifts in love and significant shifts in material abundance in the same season for the same person is the result of something that has been aligning over a period of time in the energy of your life. You have been doing something, whether consciously or not, that has been preparing the ground for both of these arrivals simultaneously. Something about how you have been showing up in your own life, your own work, your own relationships, your own internal world over this last period that has produced the conditions under which both of these things can arrive together. You may not have been able to see it from the inside of the doing it because the doing was often quiet and unrewarded in the immediate term and not always visible even to yourself as something that was building toward something. But the building was real, and the something it was building toward is this convergence, this simultaneous arrival of love and abundance in the same season for someone who has been doing the work quietly, consistently, without always knowing where it was leading. It was leading here. Whew. I want to close by telling you what to do with this energy, because receiving both of these things simultaneously requires a specific quality of openness that I want to help you cultivate before they arrive. Do not rank them. Do not decide that the love is more important than the money, or the money more practical than the love. They are both real. They are both significant. They are both coming toward you, and they both deserve to be received with equal presence and equal gratitude and equal willingness to let them land without immediately deciding what to do with them or redirecting them before they have fully settled. Let them both come. Let them both land. Let them both be real in your life at the same time without requiring one to justify the other or waiting until the other is complete. Before allowing the first to begin, this is why I did not want to stop, because this is a lot in the best possible way. A lot of good, a lot of real, a lot of finally arriving after what has been a long season of building without always seeing the build paying off. The love is coming. The money is coming. Both of them. For you. Now, I could not stop reading for you because what I was seeing was worth saying in full. And you are worth the full version of it